Well, hello again, everyone. Would you believe December the 2nd, the 2nd of my Advent, dies from Gummiapan. Wasn't that a lovely little thing to put a special message on the front of our dies? Right, let's open this up. As usual, I've got 3 different card-sized bases here with a panel for each one. So depending on what's in here is which one of those I'll probably use. I just cut those ready to save time. So let's have a little look and see what's inside. Number 2. People over the world opening. Oh, bless him. He's sitting, oh, love him. Little Santa. I'm not sure if it's a Santa or an elf, actually, but isn't he cute? First thing I do, cut him out. Let's see what he looks like. Okay. Mr. Santa. And he's sitting. What can he be sitting on? What I have got down by the side of me is my file, my folder of other Gummiapan dies, so that if I want to put something with the die that comes each day, I have my choice of my Gummiapan ones. What the things that are in I'll show you. The things that are in this file I've already used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a bit extra. So I've got 11 sheets in there. Plus, if there's anything else I have got in this box, this has got some dies that I haven't actually opened yet, so there's quite a lot to go. The stamps, I have used the stamps that are in here, but the dies that are in the packets I haven't actually used yet. So if I think of something that I know there's one of in there, then I'll be in business, won't I? So look at him. What a cutie. Now what's he going to sit on? What is he going to sit on? Let me cut a few more. These dies, when you first get them, there's just so much detail in. I think they're absolutely brilliant. But with a little bit of magic, you can make them really, really come to life. And the way I do that is by layering. And layering, not necessarily just 1, 2, 3 over the top, but cutting it up so that different things, different parts are at different levels. So, for example, I'll cut another one, I'll put it all over everywhere so that his legs and everything else are a bit stronger. And then I would cut out another one and just cut off the bottom part of him. And then this bit I would put on top of the first 2 layers. Well, you'll see what I would do. It's just, I use my small plates. I think I'll get through a bit more quickly with these. Right, let's just use these little plates. So this little chap is sitting on something. So, I've got a shim in there, I think, that I don't really want. Let's just try again. Okay. And now he's half off. That won't, well, it will do. I can use one of those for the top part of him. You see, he's got one leg hanging off, bless him. But I can use the top part of that one for something, for his beard or his hat or something. Okay, there we go. I'll use the top part. Let me cut some more out. And we'll see. Also, if you decide to do it like this in kind of sections, it makes it so much easier to colour, because you don't have to worry about, you know, the red of his hat going onto the white of his fur or his face or anything else for that matter. Right, how we're doing. What's he going to sit on? I've got a wall. I've got a gate. I don't think he's going to sit on a gate. I've got a star. I might put him on a star. Let me see if I can fit another one in there. These are just offcuts from... can I fit him? I don't know why I'm bothering with it. I've got so much card. It's not true. Let me just choose another piece. Oh, goodness me. Sometimes we get a bit too clever, don't we? Right. Let's just see. He is lovely, but he's definitely sitting on something. Let me just join some together. And what can he sit on? What can he sit on? Let's just see. Okay. That's the one that's going to be just the top half of something because he's got a foot missing. So let's just snip this off here. There we go. I'll do it better this way, I think. There we go. So I can use that bit, but not the bottom bit. Right. Let's just stick two together, and then we'll do a bit of colouring, perhaps. What's he going to sit on? I think he can sit on a star. I have got a Gummiapan star. I think he might sit on a star. We'll see. Right, let's put this one on here. And this is going to be the bottom layer. So this is going to be the legs that we will see, but not the beard or the hat that we will see. So before I stick anything else on, I'm going to colour his legs. So, let me see. Should I do red legs and boots, or what shall we do? I think I'll do my colouring on a bit of paper. It'll save me having to keep cleaning up my mat. Perhaps I'll give him black boots. And I'll need a skin colour for his hands, unless he's going to have gloves on. Should I give him gloves? Perhaps I'll give him black gloves. Yeah, perhaps I will. Okay, let me just do... I'm getting carried away here. Let me just do his suit. Right. Now the other red, which is fresh watermelon, is the one I use. And because I'm going to be covering up the top of him, it doesn't matter if I go onto his beard. Colour all the way up to his... Don't have much finesse with this. Okay, now I think I will give him black boots and black gloves. Where's my black? Are they long enough, those boots? Maybe. Let's give him black gloves. To be honest, giving him black gloves is a lot easier than giving him skin-coloured ones, because if you give him skin-coloured ones, you've got to be careful with the red then. So that's that one. Okay, I think I'm ready to stick another level on here. So before I stick it on, I think I'll just put a bit of shading on his beard. Let's put a bit of shading, and I use a bit of grey just for a little bit of shading. I'm going the right way, yeah. There we go. How about his moustache, though, as well, under his moustache? I presume that's his moustache. Don't really know. It looks a little bit flat, this one. I'm just going to give it a bit of shape. There we go. Now, okay. Let's stick his beard on, his head on. Let's do this bit. I'm going to cover the hat up so it doesn't matter how I put this on. That has got a load of glue on the front. It's sticky there. I think I'm going to have to put an extra layer on. Oh, there's a bit of red missing. Didn't spot that. There we go. Made a bit of a mess of this one. I must have put it down into some other glue, so I think I'll do another one over the top, which is only going to help. Right, let me cut another one off. Wipe my fingers. Okay. He's sweet, isn't he? I think, yes, I'll cut another one. Snip up there. Snip up there. I use some different glue so I don't go too mad. Let me put a bit more shading on this. There we go. Just needs a little bit of lifting, doesn't it? Let me use a more precise glue. He's got like a little, it looks like a heart on the top of his hat, actually. Quite interestingly. Right, let's put this on top again. It's all going to help. Now I need to cut another one for his hat. But I'm not quite sure how we go here, but I think I'll colour his nose. What's this called? Garlic clove. Let's colour his nose before I put his hat on. There we go. I'm not sure quite what's which in this hat. Let me just cut another one. Okay. And I think I'll cut it off before, colour it rather before I cut it in pieces, because there's more to hang on to then. Let's just colour his hat. I think I'll leave that bit white, so I'll cut, well, I can cut it off afterwards. Let's just do his colouring his hat. I think it goes just around his nose. I'm not absolutely certain. Okay. No, it doesn't matter about this because I'm going to cut it off. Okay. Right. Now I'll cut off that, like, the top bit. There is a little cut line there for you. And this bit. Just up to his nose. And off the other side. Oh, I didn't quite do it. There we go. Right, Mr. Santa. Let's put a bit of glue on this, and then we just find something for you to sit on. Oh, and you'll be done. Don't you look splendid? Right. There we go. What a sweetie, look at him. Oh, what a lovely chappy. Isn't he gorgeous? Right. Got a few little bits of spare parts. Pop those away. Now, let's just see what we're going to do with where he's going to be. Let's choose the card base for him first of all. What a lovely chap, isn't he cute? I do like him. I think he's going to be used a lot, that little chap. Right. See, if you cut those bits up, you don't have to worry about going over the lines and things because, you know, they're... Oh, look at him. Right, let me just see what I can... Well, card base, let's have a look. Well, let's see what he's going to sit on first. I don't know what he's going to sit on. Merry Christmas. He could sit in that, couldn't he? Merry Christmas. That would be cool. I quite like that. That's a possibility. There's a wreath. He could sit in there. Oh, look. That one's too small, I think. That one we used yesterday. Although I don't know, that looks all right too, doesn't it? My goodness, the possibilities. Oh, stars. He could sit on a star. I quite like one of these things though, to be honest. And these ones, not that, that's a last year's Advent, so that's a limited edition. But these two, you can buy any time. You won't be able to get another one of these though. Should I put him on a star? Let me just see, just a minute. Where my card base is. It's too big for that. Could go on a 5x7. Let me just look at them. I could go on there. Let's have a look at these chaps. I rather like that, don't you? And that's nice. These ones don't cut a hole in the middle. They don't cut an aperture. So if I want to have it, you know, a recess behind just to give it a bit more perspective, I will have to use a circle die to fit inside. I'm feeling inclined to use this Merry Christmas. Let me just see. I did something the other day with a circle. Was that a birthday one? Let me just... Let's just... What have I got? I had a piece of black. I don't know where the other piece is, but this might look nice with him, mightn't it? Let me just... I have to get another piece. I don't know where the piece I started the other day is. We can have a piece off here, though. Not a problem. Right, let me just cut a piece off so we can cut out the Merry Christmas. There we go. Now I'll need a circle die. I've got my press cuts out as well, just in case. The joy of these dies, they're so close in size to each other that you can often find just this... Oh, there's nothing there. Is it out? Where are my... Oh, there's some here. That's too big. I'll put that away while I'm at it. Hope that one will go. Yes, that'll do. Right. Put this one away. If I don't put them away straight away, I have to put them on the magnetic sheets at the back of my desk. Right. Just wondering whether to put some double-sided on the back of this, or just to stick it. Perhaps I'll put some double-sided on the back. Right. I don't know where I got these from. Scrapbook adhesives. It's quite nice stuff. I've used them for years. I don't know where I could get it from. Amazon or somewhere, I suspect. Not absolutely sure. Right, let's pop this onto here. Find the end. Perhaps it's this side. Talk amongst yourselves when I try and find how to get this edge off. There it is. Got it. Right. There we go. I'll just trim this off because otherwise it'll make my plates sticky and then they'll pick up dirt which will transfer, etc, etc. So just take it off. Right, pop these on. Making sure it's fairly equidistant all the way round, and we'll cut it off. Right. That's cut nicely, I think. Okay, so that's that. Put this away. Where's my card? Or did I decide on a square one? Let's move this piece out of the way for a minute. There we go. Right. I think I will cut a hole in there and just put a little bit of dry embossing or something in the background just to give it a bit of life. So this is the one that will make the right sized hole. Use my larger plates so that I can get it all flat. There we are. Now, to give a little bit of interest behind here, I would like to have a bit of embossing or something. So, in here, I've got some Gummiapan stencil, so I can emboss with a stencil. What would look... Oh, that might just look sort of snow. Let's try that one. Lettuce or crazy... I'm going to try that one. So, now, to emboss this, let's get a piece of card to emboss it onto for a start, to fit behind the panel. That's wide enough. All right. So I'll put this on here. Now I'm going to need a bit of help with this. So I'm going to need my rubber mat to emboss this with. I may need the shim because it's so thin. It's so much thinner than a die even. I think I'm going to need quite a few extra layers, so I've put a shim in, and you can always feel by the way that something goes through your machine if there's enough pressure. If it's too hard, don't force it. If it goes through too easily, add a shim. This feels kind of about right, actually. Let's just see how we have done. I don't know if you can see that, but there is some gentle pattern on there, which is lovely, which is just what I was after. Which is kind of fortunate, really, isn't it? Oh, dear. Okay, so that can go behind there. We need to stick this around the aperture. Let's just see how we've done. Because I put the double-sided on, all I need to do is just stick it down. But I just need to check that there's no little bits left in the bottom of the H. There's a bit there. Bottom of the A. There. Took me a while, but we got there. Let's get this positioned. Merry Christmas. Move it over a little bit. I can see a bit of the circle below. That's better. Do you know, if, for example, I think there's slightly less there than here, and I prefer the smaller gap to be at the top. Otherwise, I don't know, it looks top heavy or something. Let me just press this down. Okay. Now I will add the textured bit to the back. My rather large roll of foam tape. We'll stick all this on. One of my hearing aids is broken, and it had to be sent back to the manufacturers, and the cleaning lady had to ring on the doorbell. Oh no, she didn't. She had to phone me and tell me that she was there because I couldn't hear the door. Right, we're getting there. There we go. Right, now I'm going to have to put something behind him to support him, because otherwise he's going to be a bit of a distance from the backdrop. But all of that makes the image or your impression of what you're seeing more dramatic. It's kind of subtle, but all this business of perspective and dimension and texture and all the rest of it. That's the side I like, so we'll put that behind there. That's it. Now he's got to have some foam tape going down the front of him, and I might put an extra bit behind his beard so that that sticks forward even more. Let me just see. Yeah, I think I will. Take this off first and then put that extra piece on. Oh dear. The things I do. There we go. And I think I might put just a bit of glue on his feet, just to secure those a little bit. Maybe a bit on his hands. But the rest is down to the foam tape. Right. There we go. He's sweet, isn't he? Little sausage. Now, all I need to do... Oh! Leave those a little minute. He's cute, isn't he? Let me just stick this down and then onto the card front, and we're done. Day 2 is done. Can't wait for tomorrow now. Just put a bit of... there we go. I'm just hoping that all these people who've got the calendar this year are going to show what they've done. Always put it in a comment on Facebook or whatever. There we go. Merry Christmas. Whoa. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you'll join me tomorrow to see what's in package number 3. Have fun, everyone, and thank you so much for watching.